What's up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Venture Communist. Back here about 24 hours later, 23 and a half, whatever. Gonna go ahead and claim our scientists that we can get. Then we'll go check out what we can buy. We got click upgrades on all these, which definitely worth grabbing soon, I think. 21,000, that's pretty good. We still are working really on this, though. But that's actually going to be comrades maxing that out now. It's not these maxing us out. We don't really need the hives this second. Like, hives would be to get more colonies, which is, you know, great, and I'm not against that. I am really working on trying to get farther down on these, which, honestly, that is probably our best bet. What's holding us back from this? Land, though. It's not these holding us back. It is land. Alright, so that's my logic behind this, guys. If we're not needing the ore, why waste our comrades on the ore when we can work on either land or weapons to get them up high enough to where we can buy more of this, which will create this. And it won't create many of them, obviously, but it will add up. So we can either try to focus on this issue, which honestly is fairly close. This issue is a bit farther away. I don't know how we need to solve this. We can't really solve this. I don't know what's holding us back, and I don't necessarily want to buy 21 of them and see what's holding us back. What's high? Potatoes? No. Land. It's probably land. Or no, ore. It might be ore actually holding back this. You know what? And then we're going to find out. 21 just does nothing because we produced 21. I don't want to spend all the ore. Do we use ore on these? Yeah, see, like we use ore on these. We're going to buy that. Did this go down a lot? Alright, let's buy it. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's no, there it's comrades. How many comrades do you need for it? Yeah, not that many. It wasn't comrades before. I don't really know what was holding it back exactly. I think solving the land issue is going to be the most important right now. And this would have helped, and I'm not against it. And if you guys decide to go that route, you can, because I think it was ore holding this back, which this is holding this back. So it makes sense to have to build into here to get this going, to then build into here. But it's whatever. Not too concerned. We got unlocks. We can go through here real quick and see what we get. I didn't see what it was. Was it something we just bought? There's communes per second, which still doesn't make any sense. No one has been able to explain it. Getting a couple questions from some of you guys about it. I have no idea. You don't get the comrades per second. Like, I have like hives per second, and I'm not getting any of that stuff. I have no clue what that stuff does for you. Our comrades per second is getting up there, though. And that's the only reason I really don't want to reset my potatoes right now, because I could reset and spend some hives on getting another colony and all, but we got to kind of work everything up together before we reset more. We get quite a few scientists anyways. We get 19 scientists every technically 6 hours. I can really only get on once a day to collect that. I don't really have the time to get on more than that, but fire teams, like, that's so stupid. It just doesn't give you anything. It's gonna be everything. Nothing in here. Pretty confident that nothing will be in there. We should be able to collect this, though. Yes, we can. So I'm gonna get to these, and then we'll come back and see what experiments we want to buy. Alrighty, and we're back after collecting all those. We're up to 65, which isn't bad. We got 45 today. It definitely was lower. I got a lot of 2s and 3s rolls. I've been pretty lucky the past couple days in getting like 5s and a lot of 4s, but not so many today. And I rarely was rolling 2s, and just today was just crazy with 2s. My first like 4 or 5 in a row were just 2s. But we're going to get the ore upgrade. We're just going to bring him to almost the 18th, but 17th exponent, all the way out to 22. Holy damn. Look at that go up. That is ridiculous. That's pretty crazy. We're about to buy another click upgrade on it, too. Let's just get it there real quick. You see the bar, the upgrade bar, the next upgrade? Look at that thing just go up. We'll get that. We had enough to afford it before, so we'll come in here, grab it, see what it goes to then. It'll be times 6, so it'll be a lot. Yeah. It just climbs even faster. Like the bar doesn't, but like the number at the top. Almost the 27th exponent. This is where you can really see. See how that's up so much? And watch. It's the ore holding it back. You can see right there that the ore is holding it back. Because when we stop, it stops. The ore is doing it. You spend it, all the ore is out. You can see no ore. Once I start clicking it again, though, it climbs. And we need to get those up so we can get the ore upgrade. The more of these we get, the more that would allow us to get this, basically. But the plan is going to be to get the rest of these click upgrades, which I know may not be the most efficient in the long run. Right now, though, it is definitely worth it. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get at least enough to buy. But the first upgrade of these, I think, is what I'm going to do, and then I'll get the next. And then we're going to start kind of coming into these sections and areas we might need. I might start picking up some of these ×7 ones, just because they're the ones actually producing the straight resource, which will really amp them up quite a bit. It'll definitely be a pretty good upgrade. I do want to obviously get some of the farther stuff, but because it's so expensive, it may be better for like a long-term kind of goal to work down there. So I might get some of these like middle things, like 100. That's not terrible to save up to, but much past 100 just kind of stinks. Could always grab these guys, which would be kind of nice to give us another mega mine. Actually, the mega mines, like one mega mine doesn't do anything, but the multiplier on the mega mine would be really nice. We'd be producing these so much faster, and that would solve a lot of the ore issue to get weapons going as well. But this slow click that it does on its own, see how it does that click? It's going to be decent. I mean, one of those, how much is it for one of these? Ooh. Just kind of curious. Curiosity. It's, yeah, basically 1 to the 24th. 2 clicks basically afford one of those. Overnight, that's going to click a lot. So that's going to be a lot of these tomorrow. We're probably going to focus those tomorrow. That's going to probably be the goal. It's going to be to focus the what are these? The squads? No, these are squads. Platoons. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. So we're back. 22 hours later, back for more. Still can't get our drops again. I'm pretty bad. I don't know the exact time when they come back to be able to be clicked. So I don't really know that. We're gonna actually hold doing that. We're gonna claim all these. The usual claims. Real quick, and then we got to get the spending here. What are we looking at? Alright, so we're back to basically 21. So after a day, we can basically get 21,000 of these. That's kind of like what it's looking like. We do need these, very much so, but I think we wanted this. We were going to spend all of our stuff here on mega mines. That is ridiculous. Right there, I just got to say, that is a lot of mines. That is going to spike this number up significantly. Watch. Boom. We're now producing over 1 million. What was holding us back on that? Weapons. Now that we got this up, this should not be as hard to save up for. See if we can get one. What's holding us back now? Weapons. I guess weapons is holding weapons back right now, but we just spent them all. So we should be able to get a lot of platoons tomorrow. Maybe that's what we actually wanted to buy, but I can't remember. Next goal is going to be try to get a ton of these. Once we get those sorted out, we can head back to working on just crazy hives to buy more colonies, kind of crap. We can still get some highways if we wanted. Let's buy these upgrades. If there's any other click upgrades, yeah. Had one there. These we probably want to spend the rest of our stuff into. We're still working towards, obviously, medicine. Medicine definitely is not our weakest point right now, so I'm not too concerned about it. But I do think we're going to spend the nurse, at least just buy the nurses and leave it at nurses. I don't know what we have in here to claim. More comrades per second. I will take as many of those as possible. You're supposed to be able to have a lot of comrades per second. I really wish they I still have not seen anything online about this, but like the workers per second kind of thing doesn't really do anything. So still have not seen any announcement from them. I may just be missing it, but it was 36 per second. I just wish they even were just comrades of that. Just make them all comrades. If for some reason it's too hard. I mean, the hive thing per second, the last things per second would be kind of OP. I will admit that. That'd be a lot per second. I would not necessarily be against it because I would love to just max this game out. That'd be cool. That is definitely my goal, is to max everything in here basically. If I can get all the unlocks done, I'll consider the game beaten. And if I have scientists at my disposal for everything, I want all the unlocks of experiments and to max all that stuff out. That any of that stuff that has a max, I don't think these have maxes. Yeah, these don't have maxes. But all this stuff, which is really gonna get maxed before any of this. This is my main focus, is everything in here. Sadly, we can't collect that yet. So this is gonna be kind of it. I'm gonna have to add this part of the next video, I think, because I gotta get this video going. We can get a lot of ambulances. I don't know if I want to save up nurses to start getting some of the nurse stuff. Like right there, we could save up for that. That's 100 comrades per second. We gotta hold out for that. That's a lot. We're almost breaking 3,000, which is crazy. I believe someone calculated it, and I'm not sure the exact number off the top of my head, but I think it was like 18,000 per second or something, if you had all the unlocks. It was around there, I think. Maybe it was actually 180,000. I forget. I think some of the things at the bottom like get kind of like ridiculously crazy. Like there's tons of hundreds like everywhere. I don't think it'd be 180,000. Maybe it was 18,000. I forget what the number was. Either way, it was absolutely absurd. Either one of those is crazy. I know there's a big difference between them all, but they're crazy. Look at that. Imagine that. That looks like a mistype. Yeah, so here you can see it is 180 because like right here, you can see like this tree literally has like 15,000. And to get to the point of having these would be insane. But that'd be crazy. Yeah, so it was like 186,000, I believe. But anyways, I'm gonna call this quits here, boys and ladies, I guess. I don't know why boys came out, but I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.